My name is Claire Melancon. I am a facial plastic surgeon. Just moved back to Louisiana after being gone for about 7 years to start Audubon facial plastic surgery. My husband and I both did medical school here in New Orleans and fell in love with the city. Surgery really drew me. I love that you can tangibly offer an outcome to a patient. They come in with a problem and you can fix it for them, and I think there's a lot of gratification in going through that journey with them. I did art my entire life. I think I surprised everyone when I went to medical school, and it's something I've always been passionate about. I love working with my hands as well. In the facial plastic surgery world, a lot of that goes into play as you're evaluating a patient and deciding on what is most natural to them and understanding what they want and putting that into the context of what is aesthetic. I think having a background in art really has helped me be able to offer that to patients. I think as I looked around at what was out there from other practices, I started to realize that the type of experience that I wanted to offer patients really wasn't necessarily there. Then the thought was, what does that really mean to create your own practice and your own patient experience? So we started developing in the beginning just as an idea and a thought, and then really researching what that meant to start a practice, which is a huge undertaking. I created Audubon Facial Plastic Surgery really to be a very boutique, patient-centered place to offer patients a unique experience where they feel totally cared for and their care is just excellent. I've spent 14 plus years in training, feel that I can offer a set of skills here in New Orleans that there's not many facial plastic surgeons in the city, and even further, there's almost no females. I feel like being able to offer a female perspective on aesthetics, also just the experience, just being able to really make people feel part of the family and taken care of. I think it can be a lost art. I can structure a clinic how I want to structure it, and being able to spend time with patients and answer all of their questions. I'm really passionate about setting people up for success from a holistic standpoint as well, getting them in the best health they can be before surgery, and then just walking with them hand in hand after surgery. I feel like being able to offer that type of experience to patients is what makes me excited to come to work every day, and getting that feedback from patients that they just feel so taken care of and that their care was excellent. I think that's extremely gratifying. My husband and I were very interested in moving back to New Orleans and very excited about that. It's a city that we've always just loved. And specifically this area, uptown, I think is just such a vibrant place. Classic, but it's also modern, and you're kind of on the edge of meeting both of those things. And in designing this space, I think it's definitely a bridge between the classic with the James Audubon art, kind of bringing to life a lot of his old Birds of America artwork, and bridging that with the more modern aesthetics of the marble and the concrete floors and just the airiness. And so wanted to kind of bridge both worlds because I want to reach those populations. And I think with everything, I hope that the moment you walk in the door, you feel that every personal touch has been thought through. I had so many people tell me not to start a practice, that it wasn't the right time, you should wait till you're older, all the different excuses that are out there. I think if I had to tell other physicians or people who are wanting to pursue something that seems a little bit extraordinary to a lot of other people, I think you have to ask yourself at the end of the day, what makes you tick and where do you find the most gratification? And in 5 or 10 years from now, would you regret not have ever trying? The idea for some of a female surgeon just going out and starting a business can seem a little bit like a challenge or something. So I think that you can do a whole lot more than you think you can. And starting a practice for me was not only a creative and a professional choice, I think it was also a choice for our lives and being able to have control over our lives, for our family, our future children, and to be able to also be that role model to our future daughter.